Hey, thanks so much for pressing play once again. I'm just doing a little moon video to do with the Thursday the 13th of July date that now seems to be somewhat significant in my mind, on the back of the earthquake predictions that seem to be kind of being put around at the moment, and today's obviously the solstice date. I'm hoping there's not been any. I've not had the tea, but I don't believe there's been anything so far today. We've had the Queen's speech from the Prime Minister, all that business on the telly, so that big whole charade where everyone gets to dress up and play their part. So no wonder that got delayed till today. They made out it was because of various other things that postponed it. It's clearly just part of the plan. They wanted it to be today. It's a big celebration, wasn't it? Everybody. It's quite sickening really watching it on the TV at work, but I tried not to look at it too much. You couldn't help but see it. But yeah, just going on to this album is amazing, to be honest. I strongly recommend checking it out if you haven't. Some great songs on it. I mean, my favourites, the one with the numbers. I just want to show actually the lyrics of that actual tune. Okay. So it shines its understanding. So it's kind of excuse me. You can tell they know all about it with just these lyrics. Shimmers and spells, but we're not at the mercy of it, because we're of the earth and the future's inside us. It's not anywhere else. So yeah, remember the future. It's basically remember that it's us. It's all about now what you believe and what you don't believe. There's so much deception everywhere. But yeah, fantastic tune. And it's got obviously the moon references, but the whole album has got references to all sorts of things. But yeah, moving on with the video. So I'm looking at Thursday the 13th still. The moon's actually in Pisces at this point. It goes from, I think I've got it on this web page, but it goes from Aquarius, I think, which was interesting, and into Pisces straight afterwards. There's the bit about Pisces. Let's just check the previous date. I'm sure it went from Aquarius. Yeah. So it's literally passing over from Aquarius into Pisces. So getting water and fish references. And fish for me, I always think really of Satan now with fish, and especially with the whole Dali thing that I've still got going on. Look at the timestamp there. 3:1. Interesting. But anyway, moving on with the video. The angle, this is the statistic they've got. I don't know what the angle means, if it's in relation to the Earth. I don't know what that means, but that's the figure they've given anyway. And it's like dividing it, you've got the mirror of what it is. And also if it's 7. But if you add in the mirrors together, you get in the double 77. Now here, yeah, 7, they class it as perfection. 4, which is what 2 divided by 5 is, so the opposite. That's what they consider to be the God number. So it's interesting that you've got a combination of the two, because remember what the video is about, the earthquake prediction. it's all about that year, 74. And Johnny Supertramp's kind of made, you know, good connections with 74. This one's got them as well, this date. But yeah, and it's like 7 and 4, and it's because they class 3 the number for man, so it's the combination of adding God and man gets you perfection. So that's just the angle part. Now just going on to the date itself, the various ways that you can get numbers from the date. So first of all, just doing it as 4, 7, but then 2017 is pretty much 7 as well. Sorry, it's 10, not 7. It's 10. So doing it with dropping the 0 to get it to the 1, 4, 7, 1. But also 47 if it's times by 10, 470, but drop the 0 again. 47 plus 74, 121, which is always 33 or 3. But carrying on with the 471 then, that also equals 12, 1 and 2 being 3. So there's your man connection in the date. But then plus the mirror, you've got 645. Doing a 64-45 thing, get 109. Also they equal 15 together, so that's your 6 and your 2 3s. But here, yeah, that's 109. 109 plus the mirror, getting the 10, 10. Or if you drop the zeros, you get the 110. So dropping all the zeros all in both of them, you get the 11. It's kind of like a, yeah, 3 11s, are always 33 as well. This also appears, that 109 appears as well in the moon age. Let's just check out the moon age. There we go. So the moon age, that's the 18.82 days. You're getting the 100 if you're just adding them two together. If you do it the other way around, the backwards 28 and 82, you get 109. So it's the same as the 109 there. Same way you can go back to the 11. Also, I just wanted to show what that can also be. If you've got the answer of that, carrying on the mirror, you're getting the 4 ones, which as well can just be 4 lines. So you can do like a 4 lines like that for a diamond kind of shape, square. It's not quite diamond because it's not longer there, but or just a square. 360 degrees, which is obviously 3 6, 3 times 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. But it's also the W for woman, M for man, and that's where you're getting the Freemason thing from. So you can do it both sides, yeah. But it's also kind of like a 3, doing just the lines like that, and also a bit of a lightning bolt. Also quickly there, I did my famous division, and you're getting 4 with recurring 5s. 45 plus 55 being 100 again. 55, 54, 109. So doing the backwards way, sorry that is. So it's exactly the same as just simple adding them. Very interesting. Just moving on then with the date bit. Second way of doing the date. This one first. So I probably better cover the other bits up. Sorry, where are we there? So just having that as the other way around. But this time that date being a 2. just from that way of doing it. Okay. That's 742, adding all those together is 13, and it's obviously the 13th of July that I'm talking about. And then also just 1 and 3 being 4 again, so you've got the God number just with that bit. I know that's a bit obviously kind of obvious, but you know. And then just there's another way of doing it, keeping it as it is with the 13, they equal 22, which I thought was also interesting as well. 2 and 2 obviously being 4, which is the God number again. Still other ways of doing the date. Let's look at that one. So there it's just a 3 now, 743. 7 equals basically 4 plus the 3. So basically there as well, just at the top, adding them together is 14, plus the mirror is 55. 5, 5 is 25, 2 and 5 being the 7, which is the perfection. 4 and 3, well, perfection equals God plus man again, so just another reminder. That's why I think that date, that obviously, all of this, yeah, would work with 4th of July as well, which is a lot sooner, of course. But I don't think there will be something occurring on the 4th of July. I hope it isn't the earthquake. I hope an earthquake doesn't happen on this day either. I just, you know, wish things weren't, but it's in these numbers that stuff is going to go down. Now there as well, I've just done how that could be, yeah, the 77, the duality way. Let's get that bit, there we go. 7 plus 4 plus 3, so 2 kind of 7s together. So following on, if it is that way, 7 7 is 49, 4 and 9 being 13 again, 13th of July. 4 9s obviously being 36, which is 666. And then we've got the actual moon illumination, so just a reminder, that's what the video is about. For that date, the moon. Illumination, just a simple one, is 24. So you got your 6, and then the 3 plus 3. Well, here 8 divided by 3, 2 with recurring 6s. Not a coincidence. So 666 already there. But however many 6s in a row, this is really interesting, times by 2, you'll always get the same amount of 3s, no matter how many 6s you do. So say you do loads of 6s, the recurring 6, times that then by 2 in a calculator, check it out. But yeah, the first one and the last one is like 1 and 2 of the answer, and that's where you get your last 3 from. And that's because basically any multiple of 6 is in a row is kind of just a hidden 3 3, every 6 being a 3 3. So it's half, you know, half, which is where the 2 comes from. 2 is kind of when it's dividing, but you're timesing it this time, so it's double, dual. So yeah, that's the 2 connection. But try it in a calculator, and that's the bit where I've reminded myself, I think there, go to the calculator, just to end this video off quickly. We're going to get 15 minutes. Right, 66666 times, right, there's 5 there, there'll be 5 3s in the answer. 4 in the middle, but then the 1 plus the 2. You can try it with any amount of 6s. It happens the same answer every single time. But very lastly, on the 83% illumination again, 3 divided by 8. Now just that one, do the mirror plus its mirror and see what you get. But I think I've actually worked that out wrong, but thanks for checking this out anyway. Take care.